So today we are going to discuss composition of two functions. The concepts of exercise 1.3, composition of two functions. Composition of functions. What is meant by composition of functions? Suppose f is a mapping from A to B and G is a mapping from B to C. If these two are two functions, see here, A, B, C. We have taken three sets, namely A, B, and C. Here a function f is defined from A to B, and G is a mapping. G is a function defined from B to C. Suppose these are the elements in the set A. These are the elements in the set B. And these are the elements in the set A, C. Okay, like this. Let us consider these are the elements in the set A, set B, and set C. One is related, associated with element Y. 2 is related with element Q. 3 is related with element X. 4 is related with element Z. 5 is related with X. Okay, my children. So we write this function in the form of ordered pairs. Can you tell me how do you write this function in the form of set of ordered pairs? Ordered pair 1 comma y. We can represent description of this function in the form of roster form. Here we are writing the function in the roster form, set of ordered pairs. 1 is associated with y, so ordered pair 1 comma y. Similarly, can you tell me the remaining elements?
2 comma q.
2 comma q. Next
3 comma x, sir.
3 comma x. Very good. Next
4 comma z.
Comma z.
5 comma x, sir.
5 comma x. This is a description of function f in the roster form. We wrote the function in the set of ordered pairs, and this can be represented as f of 1 is equal to y. F of 1 is equal to y. In the yesterday class itself, I told you what is the meaning of f of 1. Do you remember that point, my children? What is meant by f of 1? What is meant by f of 1? What does this notation denotes? F of 1. Do you remember that point? F
Yes,
of
sir.
1. Tell me.
Sir, 1 is the image of y, sir.
1 is image of y or y is image of 1?
Sorry, sir. Y is image of 1.
Don't be confused. Don't be confused. F of 1. F of 1 denotes image of element 1. I closed here y. Okay. Are you watching the screen? I closed here y. I'm showing only this notation. F of 1 denotes image of element 1 under the function f. Image of the element 1 under the function f. Its value is y. Okay. its value is y. Similarly, how do you write remaining elements? How do you write the remaining elements? Tell me. Krupal, can you tell me? I wrote the first ordered pair as f of 1 is equal to y. F of 1 is equal to y. Can you tell me the remaining elements of this f? I wrote here, this is the first ordered pair of f, ordered pair 1 comma y. I wrote this ordered pair as f of 1 is equal to y. Understood this point? Similarly, can you tell me the remaining elements? F of 2.
Yes, sir. 2 equals Q, sir.
Very good. F of 2
Sir.
is equal to Q.
F of
Next
3 equals X, sir.
Yes, f of 3 is equal to x. Next,
Sir, F of 4 equals Z, sir.
f of 4 is equal to z. Very good.
Sir, F of 5 equals X, sir.
F of 5 is equal to x. Very good, Krupal. Thank you for your response. This function is written in the form of images. Image of 1 is y, image of 2 is f, image of 3 is x under the function f. Please remember this meaning of this notation. Image of 4, okay, image of 4 is z under the function f. Shall I write the same sentence again, or do you remember this one?
We remember.
This one. Image of 5 under the function f. Image of 5 under the function f. Its numeric value is x. Okay. Now come to g. Next function is g. Suppose x is associated with element c. Y is also associated with C. Z is associated with B. P is associated with D. Okay. Q is associated with D. Then can you tell me the function G in the set of ordered pairs? Kiran Raj.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me the function G in the form of set of ordered pairs as we wrote the function f here in the set of ordered pairs? Can you tell me the function G in the set of ordered pairs by observing this arrow diagram?
Sir, G.
G function G, name of the function is G.
Yes,
For
sir.
this G, can you tell me the ordered pairs?
Yes, sir. Sir, for X is C, sir.
X comma C, ordered pair X comma C. Next,
Sir, for order pair Y comma C, sir.
Y comma C, very good. Ordered pair
Order pair of Z comma B.
B. Next,
And order pair of that's P or sir?
P. P is associated with
Yes, sir.
E.
E, sir.
E.
Then
Yes.
order pair of Q equals to D.
Yes, very good. So we wrote the function G in the roster form. We wrote this function G in the roster form, the set of ordered pairs. As we wrote here, images of every element in the domain of F. We wrote here. Yes or no? We wrote here as images. Previously, I told you this notation denote image of that particular element under that function F. Image of this particular element under the function F. This notation, this entire notation, remember this notation, how to read this one. This is image of element 3 under the function F. In other words, previously also in the yesterday class I told you, this f of 3 denotes the value of the function f, value of function f at 3. Yesterday I wrote that point also. We can take the meaning in two different ways. First one is image of the element 3 under the function f. In other words, we can say this one as value of the function f. We are substituting x by 3. We are replacing x by 3. F of 3 means we are substituting, we are finding the value of function f at 3 value, at number 3. Okay. Understood this point? Yesterday also we discussed how to read this notation. Similarly, as we wrote here function values, or as we wrote images of f under different elements of domain. Can you tell me elements, the images, Jerome Jasliras, for G, for f, G function, for function.
The image of x under G is equal to C.
Yes, G of x is equal to
C.
C. Next,
Image of y under G is equal to C.
image of y under the function G is equal to
C.
C. Similarly,
Image of
image of element P. Okay, image of element P under the function G is equal to, G of P is equal to. Tell me, Jerome Jasliraj.
Sir, E, sir.
E, very good. Next,
Image of Z under G.
not Z, Q. Oh, okay. We have not written image of element Z under G.
Is equal to B.
B. And G of Q. G of Q.
D.
D. So we wrote these ordered pairs in the form of images. Okay, images or function values of that particular elements. Okay, understood these descriptions, my dear children?
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes,
come
sir.
to this point, composition of these two functions. How do you denote these composition of these two functions? What is the domain of f here? A. Yes or no? What is the codomain of function f? B. What is the domain of G? B.
B, sir.
What is the codomain of G?
C, sir.
C, sir.
Codomain of G is C. Okay. Now we define composition of these two functions. Composition of these two functions. It is denoted by G O F. G O F. G O F. This letters, small zero. Okay. This this letter should be small zero. Small o. G O F is a mapping from A to C. Mapping from A to C, because here from A to C. Just strike out the common domain. Here common is this one. Strike out. What is left here? A to C. So we define the composition of these two functions as GOF, or this is also read as G circle F. G circle F, and we can read it as G round F. In different ways we pronounce this notation. Okay, and we define G circle F of X or GOF, not GOF. This is not a word. Okay, this is not a word. This is a symbol, notation. Don't combine this as word. Not GOF, GOF only. Remember this point, my children, how to read GOF. or G circle F. I will write here clearly. And we define GOF of X is equal to G of, we keep here square brackets of X. For all X belongs to A, because these elements are taken from domain A. For this composition of these two functions, domain is A and codomain is C. Domain is A and codomain is C. Okay.
Yes, sir.
This is read as G circle F. What do you want, Preetika?
Sir, why it is read as GOF instead of FOG?
That is notation, Amma. We should here.
Sir, we can also
have,
write like FOG, sir.
no, Amma. GOF only. But here we have taken first function is F only, second function is followed by F, we have taken G. But in the notation we write in this order, in the reverse order. Okay,
sir.
In the reverse order, we have taken first function is F, followed by second function G. But in the notation, we write in the reverse order. Just by observing this notation, here we have taken first function is F and second function. After circle, okay, after O, whatever the function is given, we should be taken first function. What is the function written before this O? This can be taken as the second function. That is a system. That is a system. So,
Sir,
yes, Yashwantram, what do you
sir,
want?
the final value will belong to G, no, sir?
Yes, final result lies in the codomain of G. Final result. I will explain you how to find the images, of every element in the composition of these two functions.
Sir, so it's F circles G, then the final result will belong to F, no, sir?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. Now this is the first name G circle F. We can call it as, this is read as G circle F or G round F, G round F, or G about F, or G composed with F. GOF. So in these different 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in these 5 different ways, we call this notation. How do you read this one? Generally, we use this one or this one, either first one or last one. In general, to read this notation, how do you read this notation? G circle F, G circle F, or GOF. Remember these points, my children. All of you read this one. GOF of X is equal to G of F of X for all X belongs to A. This is the definition of composition of these two functions F and G. We don't call it, this is a composition function of F, G and F and G only, but we write in the reverse order. This is a composition function of composite function of f and g only, not g and f. Okay. Once
Okay, sir.
all of you read these two lines, all of you read these two lines. I wrote here how to read this notation. Either G circle F, remember this line, or last line G O F. Okay, I will read these two lines. All of you listen carefully, and you should read the same two lines one by one. Okay, G circle F is a mapping from A to C. Listen carefully, pay attention here, my children. Next, your turn only. You have to read this one. G circle F is a mapping from A to C, and G circle F of X or GOF of X is equal to G of square bracket. Okay, we read this one, G of F of X for all X belongs to A. For all X belongs to A. This is read as for all. This symbol is read as for all. We write letter V and strike out V horizontally. We write a letter V and we strike out V horizontally. This notation is read as for all. Okay. Is it clear, my dear children? Will you read these two lines one by one?
Yes, sir.
Or do you want one more time? I will repeat one more time. Listen carefully. G circle F is a mapping from A to C. G circle F is a mapping from A to C, and G circle F of X, okay, or GOF of X. GOF of X is equal to G of F of X for all. Remember this, I wrote that answer here. How to read this notation? Remember this point. For all X belongs to A. For all X belongs to A. Now read one by one. First, Grayson, read once.
Yes, sir.
Read these two lines.
So G circle F is a mapping from A to C, and G circle F of X is equal to G of F of X for all X belongs to A.
Good. Next, Preetika.
Yes, sir. G
read.
circle F is mapping from A to C, and G circle F of X is equal to G of F of X for all X belongs to A.
Very good, Preetika. Next, Joseph, read this notation. Read these two lines.
Okay, sir. GOF is a mapping from A to C, and GOF of X is equal to G of F of X for all X belongs to A, sir.
Okay. Next, Ayush. Ayush. My dear Ayush, are you there online or not? Ayush is seeing. Ayush is seeing. Ayush is seeing. Now I am removing Ayush Singh. He is not responding to my question.
Yes, sir.
Then why are you not responding to my question? Are you there online or not? That is why I told everyone to turn on your camera. Turn on your camera, Ayush Singh. Turn on your camera properly and read these two lines. Read these two lines. Have you heard how they read these two lines? Ayush Singh.
Yes, sir.
Now read these two lines. Kiran Raj,
Sir.
read these two lines.
Yes, sir. G circle F is mapping from A to C, and G circle F of X equals to G F of X is
Not G F of X. Stop, Kiran. G,
yes,
not G F of F. G of, okay. G of F of X.
Yes, sir. G of F of X read as G f of x for all x belongs to A.
Okay, okay, Kiran Raj, listen carefully. Some little bit errors are there, mistakes are there. Rectify next.
Okay, sir.
Hiram Jasliraj, read these two lines. Read these two lines.
G circle F mapping from A to C and G of F of X is equal to G of F of X. That is for all X belongs to A.
Very good, Hiram Jasliraj. Next to Staines Johnson, read these two lines. Staines Johnson. Staines Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Read these two lines.
GOF is a mapping from A to C, and GOF of X is equal to G of F of X belongs
Not belongs to C.
for all X belongs A. For all X belongs A.
I wrote here clearly on this same screen. Okay, please observe. Your observation skills should be increased. Okay, Kevin Paul, read these two lines. Read these two lines.
GOF is a mapping from A to C, and GOF X is equal to G of F of X for all X belongs to A.
Okay, Blessina. Blessina, read these two lines.
GOF
Yes.
Is a mapping from A to C, and GOF of X is equal to G of F of X, where for all X belongs to A.
Very good. Yashwant Ram, your turn. It's your turn.
G circle F is a mapping from A to C, and G circle F of X is equal to G of F of X for all X belongs to A.
So all of you should learn how to read these two lines. Actually, this part is called definition of composite function of F and G. Don't be confused here, my dear children. It is not composite function of G and F. Okay, it is a composite function of F and G only. Composite function of F and G is denoted by G circle F, whereas composite function of G and F is denoted by F circle G. Okay, now come to this point. This is the definition. All of you read this one. This is the definition of composite function of F and G. Okay, my children.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So here we have to find the images. What does this notation denote? Image. Previously I told you this is the name of the function. In this notation, I am closing here only this part. Concentrate. Okay, focus on this notation. This is a function, composition function or composite function of F and G. This is the element. So this entire notation denotes image of element X, under this function G circle F. Okay, image of element X under this function F. Remember this point every time. Whatever the letter written in this small brackets denote element in the domain of the function. This element belongs to domain of the function. What is the name of the function? G circle F. So this entire notation denotes image of element X or value of this function G circle F at X. In two different ways we can take the meaning. Okay. Now come to this question. We have to take the elements from the domain, only to denote. So G circle, what are the elements in the domain here? 1, 2, in the set A. In the set A only we take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
G circle F of 1, first element. Here the first element is 1. G circle f of 1. Okay. If you observe this arrow diagram, here 1 is associated with y, 1 is associated with y, and y is associated with c. Have you observed this arrow diagram?
Yes, sir.
1 is associated with y and y is associated with c. So finally we take first and last element. First element and last element. So we define this one as g of, according to the definition of composition of two functions, g of f of 1. G of f of 1. G of, what is f of 1 here? Can you tell me? Previously we wrote here f of 1. What is f of 1 value? What is f of 1?
Y, sir.
Very good. Y.
Sir.
So g of y. In the place of f of 1, I write because f of 1 is equal to y. So in the place of f of 1, we wrote y. This is equal to g of y. See here, what is g of y here? G of y. What is g of y?
C, sir.
C.
Sir.
So G circle f of 1 is equal to C. G circle f of 1 is equal to C. This means image of element 1, image of element 1. Under this function G circle f is C. Previously I told you here 1 is associated with y and y is associated with C. We take the first and last elements. C is here. C is the image of 1 under the function G circle f. So here we say that here. How do you say this with this notation? How do you say this one? How do you read this one? Image of element 1. Image of element 1. Image of element 1. What is the name of the function here? What is the name of the function? G circle f. Under the function G circle f is C. Or we can take the meaning in the another way. We take two different meanings, but both denote the same. Indirectly, they denote the same. I repeat here, we say that this notation is read as image of element 1, image of element 1 under the function G circle f is C. This is the meaning of this line. This is the meaning of this line. Okay. Otherwise, we can take the meaning of this line as, we can take the meaning of that line as the value of the function G circle f, the value of the function G circle f yet 1 is C. Understood the meaning of this line, my dear children?
Yes, sir.
Understood the meaning of this line?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, we have taken only first element. In this domain, how many elements are there?
5 elements, sir.
So 5 elements. But we have taken only first element. Similarly, let us find G circle f of 2. G circle f of 2. Can you tell me? Ayush Singh? Ayush Singh? Ayush Singh? I removed Ayush Singh because he is not responding to my question. Then what is the use of attending the class? What is the use of attending the class? If you are there, you are not responding to my question. Previously also many times I told you whether it is right answer or wrong answer. You should respond to my question. Okay, my dear children. Now tell
Okay,
me,
sir.
Yashwantram.
Yes, sir.
Now can you tell me, here I wrote G circle f of 1 is equal to G of f of 1. That is equal to G of y because f of 1 is equal to y. And again G of y value we wrote here. Can you tell me
Yes,
by
sir.
following the same procedure here?
G of f of 2.
Very good. G of f of 2. That is equal to G of, what is f of 2 here? Can you tell me what is f of 2 value?
Q, sir.
Very good. G of q. Again I will write, since f of 2 is equal to q, because f of 2 value is q. That is equal to, what is the G of q value? What is the value of G of q? Yashwantram.
Sir, D.
Yes, very good. D. Therefore, G circle f of 2, G circle f of 2 is equal to D. What is the meaning of this line? Can you tell me, Yashwantram? What is the meaning of this line? Previously, I told you meaning of this line in two different
G
ways.
circle.
What is the meaning? I am not asking how to read this notation. There is a difference between the two questions.
Sir, the
Please
value of
understand.
function G circle f.
Get
Sir,
element
the
D,
value
get
of
D.
function at 2 is D.
Very good, very good. You got it. You got the point. Okay, all of you understand, my dear children, how to read the notation and what is the meaning of that line. Okay, you should learn how to read the notation and what is the meaning of a line. These two parts are very important in the learning process. In learning process, some students takes 5 minutes. Some students may take 10 minutes to understand that one, and some students may take 30 minutes to understand how to read the notation, what is the meaning of that line. Okay, but you should be patient. Patience is very important in learning process. Similarly, should I write the remaining images? G circle f of 3, G circle f of 3. Who will tell this one? Who will tell this one? G circle f of 3. Krupal?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me G circle f of 3? G circle f of 3 value. Now I want G circle f of 3 value.
Sir, once can you show the previous one, sir?
Previous one.
Yes.
You want previous one. See, this is the previous one.
Yes, sir. Sir, I will say, sir.
Now tell
Sir,
me.
G,
Now tell me.
sir, G of f of 3
G of f of 3
equals
G of
f of 3.
What is f of 3 value? What is f of 3 value? See here. See this arrow diagram, or here we have written. What is f of 3?
Sir, x, sir.
Very good. X. In the place of f of 3, write x only. That is the value of f of 3. That is equal to, what is g of x? What is the value of g of x? Tell me. What is the value of g of x?
Sir, C, sir.
Very good. So, C. This is the final answer. Therefore, G circle f of 3, G circle f of 3 is equal to C. and the two more elements are there. Yes or no? In the domain of this function, G circle F, we have written image of 1, image of 2, image of 3. Now, let us take G circle F of 4 or GOF of 4. GOF of 4. Can you tell me, Jerome Jasliraj? Jerome Jasliraj?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you tell me
F of 4 is equal to G of F of 4.
F of 4
is equal to G of Z.
Yes, F of 4 value is Z, because F of 4 is equal to Z. Okay. Now G of Z.
Is equal
What
to
is
B,
G of
sir?
Z? Huh?
B.
Yes, B. G of Z value is B. Because here I am writing G of X value is a C. Here G of Z value, because G of Z value is a B. Okay. Therefore, G circle F of 4 or GOF of 4 is equal to B. And the last element, who will tell the value of this G circle F of 5? Who will tell?
Sir, I will say, sir.
Okay, my dear Joseph.
Okay, sir. G of F of 5.
G of F of 5, very good.
Sir, it's equal to G of X, sir.
What is F of 5? X. Okay. F
Yes,
of
sir.
5 value is X, because F of 5 is equal to X. That is equal. What is the value of G of X?
C, sir. G of X equal to C, sir.
Because G of X value is C. Therefore, G circle F of 5 is equal to C.
C, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we wrote all the images of a domain. G circle F is equal to, we write this G circle F, this function, in the roster form. What is the ordered pairs? Can you write? See here, my children, we got 1 C. Okay. Image of element 1 is a C. Okay. We write 1 comma C. Ordered pair 1 comma C. C. Image of element 1 is a C. Image of element 1 is a C. So we wrote like this, ordered pair 1 comma C. Similarly, can you tell me how do you write 2 comma D? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, next one, next ordered pair
3 comma C,
3 comma
sir.
C, sir.
3 comma C. Very good. Next ordered pair
4 comma B, sir.
4 comma B. Yes, very good.
5 comma C, sir.
5 comma C, sir.
Yes, very
4
good.
comma B, sir.
We wrote 4 comma ordered pair 4 comma B. Understood, my dear children, how to write the composite function of F and G. Don't be confused here, my dear children. This is a composite function of F and G. But we wrote in the reverse order. This is not a composite function of G and F. Okay. This is called composite function of F and G only, not G and F. Okay. Remember this point. Okay, my children.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now the time is 10 past 53 minutes. We conclude this class. We close this class. Okay. In the meantime, once you go through these notes, I will post these notes in the form of PDF every time, every day. I'm posting the classwork notes in the form of PDF in the Google Classroom, as well as I'm posting the video also. This class video also I'm posting in the class in the Google Classroom. Are you watching the videos or not?
Watching, sir.
Every day, I told you clearly, every day spend 45 more minutes, extra 45 minutes in your life. If you want to improve your subject, if you love your subject, if you love maths, you should spend 45 more minutes after school hours also, just for watching the same class. If you watch the class in the format, in the video format, you can recollect the points. You can recollect the points. You can strengthen the points, whatever the points you recollected. Okay, my children, please follow these instructions strictly and seriously. It is benefited for you. You will be benefited. If you don't watch, again at the end of the year, again this concept will looks a new concept. If you are not watching the video regularly, at the end of the year, again, sir, tell me, sir, what is meant by composite function, sir? What is one function, sir? What is onto function, sir? What is bijective function, sir? What are the types of relations, sir? If you don't watch the videos regularly, again these concepts looks like new concepts. Okay, understood this point. So please,
Okay, sir.
I request you again and again watch the videos, even though you don't have any doubts, but watch at least one time. At least one time. If you don't have any doubt, watch it at least one time. If you don't understand in this class, if you watch the video 2 times or 3 times, you can understand the concepts. I'm sure. Okay, I'm confident. If you watch the videos 1 time, 2 times, or 3 times, definitely you can understand the concepts. Without watching the concept, without watching the videos, don't leave this class by leaving this class. Again, you watch the class after the school time is over at 5:30 or 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. Spend 45 more minutes. Then only you can learn the subject. Then you can love the subject. Otherwise, again, it looks difficult. Maths is very difficult, sir. We can't understand, sir. Like this, these thoughts will arise in your mind. Okay. Okay, my children.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now you can leave the meeting.
Thank you, sir.
Take care of your health, my children.
Thank you,
Stay
sir.
at home. Stay safe.
Thank you, sir.
Write
Thank you,
the
sir.
classwork notes regularly.
Thank you.
Watch the
Thank you,
videos.
sir.
So watch the videos again regularly. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Don't be
Okay,
lazy.
sir.
Don't delay in watching the videos also regularly. Okay. Thank you, Stan Johnson. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.